Ukraine, a nation known for its rich history, deep cultural roots, and more recently, its remarkable resilience in the face of adversity. But where does this hot-blooded courage comes from? Is it possible that the bravery of today's Ukrainians is linked to a Viking legacy? Or is this just a modern myth? The connection between Ukrainians and Vikings traces back to the 9th century, when Norse warriors known as the Varangians traveled through Eastern Europe, establishing the Kievan Rus. These Norsemen, with their fierce reputation and warrior spirit, laid the foundations for what would become the early Ukrainian state. Over time, the Varangians integrated with the local Slavic tribes, leaving behind a legacy of strength and resilience that some argue still echoes in the hearts of Ukrainians today. Fast forward to today, and Ukraine finds itself in a struggle that has captured the world's attention. The full-scale invasion by Russia in 2022 shocked the international community, but it also revealed something extraordinary: the unyielding spirit of the Ukrainian people. With limited resources and against overwhelming odds, Ukrainians have stood their ground, defending not just their territory, but their right to exist as a free and independent nation. There's an old Viking proverb that says, "The warrior cares not if he dies as long as his enemies fall with him." This relentless spirit, where the outcome is more important than survival, seems to resonate deeply with the Ukrainian fighters today. Much like their Viking ancestors, they face a vastly larger foe with the determination that if they must fall, their enemy will suffer alongside them. If not before, then at least at the same time. This isn't just about land or politics. It's about survival, legacy, and the refusal to be subdued. The echoes of Viking courage can be seen in the modern Ukrainians who, despite the odds, continue to resist, innovate, and endure. Russia has a long history of winning wars, often at a staggering cost. From Napoleon to Hitler, Russian resilience has been legendary. But today, they face a new kind of adversary, one that is not just fighting for territory, but for the very soul of their nation. The Ukrainians, descendants of the very warriors who once settled these lands, are proving to be the most formidable neighbors Russia has ever encountered. The world has not stood idle. Nations across the globe have rallied in support of Ukraine, recognizing that this is not just a regional conflict, but a battle for fundamental democracy, human rights, and freedoms. As the conflict drags on, the resilience of the Ukrainian people continues to inspire, drawing parallels with the Viking ethos of standing firm against all odds no matter the cost. While the true origins of Ukrainian bravery may remain a blend of history and myth, one thing is certain. This time, Russia may have picked the worst possible adversary. The spirit of the Varangians lives on not just in history books, but in the hearts of every Ukrainian standing up for their homeland today. They have already proven their bravery and resilience. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, we're presenting you the modern Vikings. What does Ukraine have to do with the Vikings? Everything.